Hello and welcome to Sunday's edition of Wardy's Waffle. Exciting one this is because we have got a new machine arrived on the farm. I mentioned in my midweek update that we'd got that, so that's going to be we're going to be looking at that this time and using it, and also throw the balloons and the flags out. We have actually done some drilling this last couple of days. We've planted some more winter wheat on our light land after sugar beet, only 30-acre field. And we actually put the culti press on the headlands because we got the hedge cutter in and hedge cut the headlands, but we needed to just pull those wheelings out, so we put the culti press in to do that. So you'll see that in this update, and also this coming week I'm going to Ireland. I'm talking at a BASF, that's a chemical manufacturers conference in Ireland. They've asked me to go and talk at that, so I've got a couple of days over in Ireland, so hopefully I'll see some of you there, and if I do, it'd be good to have a catch up and a chat with you. Anyway, let's crack on with this week's update, and we'll see you at the end. No, this is not a demo model. This is ours. We've just swapped it after a long while deliberating, trying JCB, but you'll see it's on agricultural tyres there, the normal V-tread pattern rather than the blocky patterns, and we're going to swap them. We've got 10 weeks coming shortly to swap them, so I'll have a look at that and have a talk to Steve from Bridgeton Tyres about the tyres and the pressures and things. So it's more or less identical model to ours. Well, it is identical model. So 9.4, so that means 9 metre lift height of each. It's actually a bit more than that, it's about 9.2, 9.3. 4 tons lift, 140 horsepower, Vario Plus, that's a Vario transmission. So yeah, you might wonder why have we gone for another Manitou. Well, a few reasons really. Manitou, we've had Manitou here for probably 35 years, and they were very good on the 2 gearboxes of ours that failed. Those followers of the videos here will see that, will know that we've had 2 transmissions fail. We didn't have to pay for those, thank you to Manitou. ZF was the transmission. They've changed now, it's not a ZF transmission in this one, it's another make, I can't remember which one. We didn't have to pay for those at all, so that was good as well, thank you Manitou. We've built up a very good relationship with Manitou UK, and the forklift here just suits us, the size of it and everything with the reach. The other reason why we did try a JCB, but the decent cab, the very top spec cab, wasn't available in the 3.6 ton 9 metre reach, which is the equivalent to this. We got this a lot better finance deal, we paid a lot less for it than the JCB, and also we've got a very long period of 0% finance, which is really good as well, which is a fantastic help towards buying the machinery, because the price of this kit is just so astronomical. You can't afford to buy things hardly if you don't have help with the finance, so to get that on the finance was brilliant. And I do always try and promote British, as you know, but when it comes down to price, there's such a significant amount difference between this and the JCB that for us it meant that we couldn't go to one that was going to cost us a huge amount more, such as the JCB was going to do. So that's why we've gone for another Manitou. So we've got the pit stop team here waiting to change the tyres. I don't quite think it'll be to Formula 1 standard. So looking at these tyres, you can see they are absolutely down to no tread left on them at all now. They're wearing between the tread. So looking at the tyres, you might wonder why have we got new tyres going on it. Well, we had to have new tyres anyway. They couldn't sell the machine on these tyres. So because I've got a very, very good deal on the tyres as well, because Bridgestone wanted to do this tyre job and put it on the waffle, got a very, very good price for some new set of tyres. So these are the tyres that's going on the new one that's just arrived, and then these tyres are the ones that's coming off there and going onto that machine there. Carla's helping, supervising. So here's let the wind air out the tyres, just now forcing the beading away. the right tyre levers and know what you're doing. It didn't take long. Got that off. There's no need for any inner tubes in these. That's it, that's popped it off. So just taking that one off the new forklift, so that's going on there. And they already got one of these on. So you have to put that clamp on the tyre there, otherwise if you don't, it doesn't hold on the rim anywhere. But then the further you get round towards it with the levers, it's harder to put on. That's why there's the tyre soap on. That white stuff is the tyre soap. It just helps the rim of the tyre slip better on the, sorry, the edge of the tyre slip better onto the rim. There we go. Just see it popping the bead there. All these mobile fitter vans all carry compressors in. They need to do when they're out in quarries or out in the field. They need to be able to operate independently away from electricity. I don't know what it is with these tyres, why these always look bigger, but it's not, it's an identical size. If you look down there, 500 17 by 24, and that's what this size is that's coming off, 570 by 24, but yet it looks bigger. If you're wanting any tyres, East Midlands, this is the company to use. Speak to Pete at Tanvix at Newark. So this is one reason why you don't want trellis ball tyres. Sidewalls do not last. Look at that. Brand new tyre. This is how you first start, because you can't get a tyre lever in there, so this hydraulically with air pressure does it. You see now pushing the tyre, so it's forcing the tyre off the steel rim. That's it, that's popped it. There's the valve hole where the air goes in, so that's broken there, soft as that. So, bit of a problem with this tyre. This is one of the new ones that's just come off the new forklift, and we have got sidewall and where's that split?
Start here.
We're looking on there. Yeah.
Start here.
Yeah, there.
And we'll come all the way down to the right.
Yeah.
We've got a big one in.
There, look at that, yeah.
Comes back in here.
Yes. And then where's the sidewall split?
It's on just down here.
If you can. There we go. That's a mark just there. Brand new tyre, Trelleborg. This is another tyre we've got off, and another problem. Brand new tyre. So that's one of the old ones off the old forklift that's worn against the new, so you can see the difference. So what we've decided to do is put the old ones back on our forklift, because that's two tyres that aren't any good of the new Trelleborgs. So the chances are the other two have got a fault, so they're going to have to be changed anyway. We know those ones are all right. Terrible really for brand new tyres have faults like that. Some of it's through bad fitting as well, that beading and the tear on the beading through bad fitting. Looks like we've found a third one with a problem. There's this one. Where's this one gone? Oh, here. See there, look. So when you put an air first in the tyre, you've got to put a lot of air in quickly, otherwise if you use a normal tyre inflator it will just come out. So putting that on like that, straight through, near the engine shade, you can see that, forcing it out to them, quick as that. That's it, that's screwed the valve in now, sealing it up. I'm just going to put the gauge on and put the right pressure in. But we're going to put this on a weighbridge and on pads, and we've got Steve here from Bridgestone Tyres going to do it properly in relation to the weight. So that's all four done on here. Just going to let the jack down now. That's it. That's all four changed. And then left the old ones on here. I'm going to get a claim out of Trelleborg for those ones. So they're just loading the old one up. It's going in a minute. Loaded the tyres up as well. One new one at the bottom and kept the other old ones on the machine. So for safety you need to make sure it's all ratchet strapped down. So this is how a good way of doing it. Bring a loop there, round there, round the tyre, round there and back again, and one pulls against the other, tightens it up. And then these ratchet straps. You can see that's twitching up there. That is now really tight. Won't move, that won't. That's it, tyre lads are going. Just lifting up the ramps hydraulically. Really. See, there's a hydraulic ram in there. Folds this extension part. You see there. That's it. All ready for going down the road. First job for the new Manitou. We are going drilling, which will be the first time we've drilled anything. That's planting for non-farming folk who watch this. It's the first time we've planted any crops since October the, 15th, something like that. So we're just putting a new variety of wheat in. We'll just actually have a look. Nala's excited, just let her out, or it's early in the morning. So we're putting a new variety of wheat in called Oxford. Where are we? There. And this is a feed wheat. It's really just getting plenty late enough for winter wheat, as this variety is called. Vibrant Joe is the seed dressing. 1,000 grain weight is 50 grams. So we need 500 seeds a square metre. That's what we're putting on. So that works out at 250 kilograms a hectare. So we change the seed rate in relation to the 1,000 grain rate. So we always drill in seeds a square metre rather than kilograms a hectare, because for me it's far easier visualising seeds a square metre than it is 250 kilograms a hectare. So we're just putting this bag in because it's a new variety, but otherwise everything goes in the hoppers normally. Just spotted a problem. Wheat on the floor and wheat around the frame of the drill, down there and in there, and that is because while it's been stood and not been used, the mice have been in and chewed
very difficult to see, but chewed the seed flaps in there. You can see daylight through there. Mice have been in there and chewed that. You can see that flap there should be up and the grain comes out the bottom between the roller that goes round. But here completely chewed it, which is allowing the grain to run, which is not going to be easy to fix. You can see I've had some mice in, not where they've chewed little bits in there, and the same the other side.
Just filling the hoppers up now. Just saves having bags blowing everywhere from the field. It's a lot safer in the drill, lifting these above the drill and not having to get underneath the bag. We're just culture pressing the headlands because they were dragged deep a while ago. Just trying to make it better and level it up. And then we're just taking out the wheelies from the drill because it's still a bit tacky up here, but it should germinate really well. So Ruben's just pressing these and we're going to drill the headlands. So you can see Tom's done some drilling. We've had to actually leave that slide down. We've blocked the slide off, or the row off in the hopper. I'll just show you what we can do so that because we can't change that roller that's broken and the mice are chewed. You can see down there, you can see daylight through. So we've got to take all the metering roller out there, got to take the gears off that end, got to take the gears off that end there, rollers out and everything. It's a big job to change it, to try and get those, and we've got to try and find one because it's an older drill. There aren't the parts for them now, but I think we've located some of these flaps under there. We shouldn't see daylight through there, that's the problem. You can see that one's chewed as well. So we're going to have to get some bits for this, but we've just blocked that off for now. You can just see, because the wheat runs out all the time, so there's going to be a block row in the drill because the seed isn't going down the tubes to one of those tines. One of the tines you can see through there. So when it germinates and comes through, I'll show you what I mean, and you'll see a gap where that roller has not been putting any seed out. But we've shut that down to stop the seed just continually running out. You can see here the mice have also chewed that as well. Look, that area, little devils. And here we're going to have to change some of these rollers as well. So I've just got the muffled microphones, hope you can hear me better now. This area was drilled, planted about 2 weeks ago with the Agri's trial drill. So we've got trial plots up here. You see it's a bit lumpier because it was drilled in the frost, but you can just see the lines through there. That is one plot width, that's another, and I wasn't here when they did this, but this is the drill, the machine that they were putting in with. This is just a clip from last year, so this has been put in about 2 weeks. So we should, I can find the seed. You see it's lovely soil up here. There we go, look at that. Nice big chit on it, roots on it, that's really good, that, pleased with that. So put that down, you can just see it won't be long, and that's the white, that's the bit that comes through the ground, the white bit at the end of my thumbnail. So put that down, cover that, that's good. This will go really well when we get these headlands in, but Tom's got the rest of the field drilled, which is good. We'll just have a walk up here. Just see it's such lovely soil up here, but we're just levelling it up. It was dragged deep. We're just taking the drill turnings out, going to plant the headlands now, and then that's the field done. So looking up here, this is what Tom's already done this morning. I've been at the doctor's, had a blood test, nothing wrong, just annual MOT, seniors MOT. Yeah, look at that. I don't know whether we can find any seed. Put it in nice and firm. There we go, there's some seed. There. Some more there. That's in good shape, that will be. We normally put dual wheels on here, but we haven't done it yet, we're not
properly launching out to do all the spring work. We will do when we get doing it properly. And then Ruben's just pulling this corner out, and that'll be this bit finished. Tom's just putting some more seed in the hopper, just enough to finish off around the outsides. We've just got a bit of an issue in this field. When it was soloed, it didn't leave it level, which I know has been the problem with solos, some people say. It doesn't pick it up on this camera here, but it's left it a bit wavy, which we need to look at, because we've always had very good level flat fields, and this doesn't want to change that. You just see it a bit wavy there. Beautiful day here, blue sky, strong 15-mile-an-hour wind. It's drying a treat. You can just see there the different colour there. The lighter colour's dried, and this on the edge here has just been done. Really good day for spring drilling. When I say spring drilling, obviously this is early spring, I suppose, or if it's still winter, I'm not quite sure on the what you call winter and spring. But we're putting in winter wheat now, which this is a variety Cranium. We've done Oxford in the trial plot, and that's for us to grow seed on for next year. That's a new variety, but you've got to be careful when you're drilling some of these varieties like now into the new year, because they require what you call vernalising. So vernalisation is where the frost takes the plant from a vegetative stage to a reproductive stage, and if you don't get the frost, all the crop does is put out leaf, and you don't get any grains at the top of the ear. So it needs the frost to trigger this reaction in the plant that then goes into the productive stage to put out grains. And some varieties are better than others, and these two, what we're growing here, Cranium and Oxford, are all right for that. They're good for that, but some of them you've got to be very careful. Frankie's having a chew of some sugar beet. This field was sugar beet this last year. It's lifted just before Christmas. We did show that on the videos. Anyway, yeah, good to get this crop in. First wheat we've planted for a long while, and it won't yield as well because it's planted very late now compared to the other crops on the heavier land, but then they're affected by puddling from pools of water and things. So very interesting. Never drilled winter wheat as late as this before, or at this time of year, so we'll see what it does. See, it's leaving it wavy here. Maybe you can't from the camera. See by how the drill's not running level, you can. So that's it for another Sunday's update. Hope you've enjoyed that. Great to get the tractor and drill out and some cultivators running in the fields. But the rest of the farm, apart from the Lightland field near where you've just seen, we'll get that in hopefully in the next couple of weeks and some more beet lifted. But the rest of the farm is still going to be well into March before we do it, because it is just so wet. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. If we see you in Ireland, come and say hello. Otherwise, we'll see you midweek.